It's 5:44. Didn't sleep very well because it's just you have to have an early alarm, and it's you're waking up every hour or so. But the baby slept all the way until 5:40 just now, which is hasn't done in a long time. It's been up at like 3:30 with me until 5:30, so that was something. But yeah, now I'm awake. It's time to start some coffee. So we're gonna get the coffee machine and get dressed. I got this pile of gear over here. So it's bright. Got this pile of gear. So it's time to get ready. Here we go. Very nearly forgot to eat anything at all, so I got a buttered roll here. And some water. The only thing I was thinking about was having some coffee. New socks. I've worn these bad guys in a year with the Nike Vaporfly 4%. Very fancy. Almost means I have to try to run fast if I'm gonna put the miles on them. So. Wow, they're amazing shoes. So I'm thinking now, got the course mapped out late last night with Sam, and thinking now we'll try to get to the bike path. It's going to be about 13 miles, going downhill, roughly. A little hilly, but a few little hills, but mostly downhill. About 1,100 feet downhill to get to the bike path. And then I'm going to drop this big old bag I'm wearing somewhere on the bike path, and then we'll be able to keep going. I'm going to do an out and back to the east, and then out over to the west and over to Groth Park. So out to the west, I turned around at the Chinese immersion school on the bike path. I was looking at the satellite view. You can see the playground. So that's about it. That's all the things I need. Cell phone's going in there. It's over here. Double water. Got a cell phone charger on the back. Double knot my shoes here. I will make a prediction. I'll try to run under 3 hours. So on a downhill course, I think maybe it's possible. So we'll see. We'll see how the first 6:30 mile feels. Alright, I'm gonna get ready to step outside now. So it's pretty dark out here. 52 degrees. A little chilly, but I'm not bringing the gloves. I think we'll be okay. I'm cheating a little bit. I'm gonna walk to the top of the hill here. Can't start right uphill out of the driveway. Not a big hill, but just on the legs. Start actually one of the steeper downhills. Coffee, trying to get some caffeine in it.
legs. I'm gonna be running for 3 hours plus. You get that feeling, you step outside, you think, whew, maybe I'll just aim for 3:30. Just jog it out. But I'll try for a couple miles here. Alright. Alright. Do a little bit more talking. We're gonna start off using the watch official timer. Got the beacon going. Here we go. Shoes are funny. This pack is bouncy. Oh man. Here it goes. Alright, so 1 mile in, I think a few seconds under 7. So not too fast, but yeah. Feeling pretty bouncy, and it's good and cold. Don't need gloves. I left them at home, but I got the 2 most annoying hills out of the way. There are 2 I was thinking about. So, the biggest one to come at like mile 10 or 11, but yeah, feeling good. Mostly pretty cruisy now. Headed right for the big downhill. So two miles down, 6:43, 13:30 total. So not bad. But I'm working hard, too hard. So approaching the big downhill here. So may not film a 3 or 4 recap, we'll see. Alright, it's 6:27. Just trying to focus on keeping it smooth. Keeping it smooth. Here's what it looks like. Alright, 5 miles down. Skipped a 4-mile check-in because I had to make up some time. One of my pins came undone. They're stabbing me. So actually I had to stop, try to take it out. I stabbed it through the vest, and I don't think I punctured the water bottle, but I think the vest caught it. It was stuck to the vest. So, oh man, not great. Got a little bit of a left quad cramp. I don't know if it's cramp. Can't be good. Yeah, here's along. 5.15. Really don't like wearing the backpack. Being a baby about it. Complaining to myself. But, you know, I need it. I need the water, I need the food. So, alright. Hard. Barely noticed mile 6 tick by. I'm done with the major downhill. It's daylight out. So hey, maybe we'll get through this thing. On some familiar roads, on Leverett, and headed down towards Cushman Market now. I think just a few miles from Cushman, and then on over to the bike path. Having daydreams about taking this pack off. I'm just running with stuff in my hands when we get to the bike path. We'll see. But yeah, doing alright. Probably shouldn't be joking about 3-hour marathons. Pace on this lap is 7:08, so this is mile 7 that I'm into. So, it's gonna be a long day. All right, mile 7, 6:44.9. Zoomed out view. This is me going. Getting the zoom flies. Some acorns falling. Oh man. We'll see if this pace can hold. 6:56. Oh boy. Maybe I'm starting to fall apart already. That's mile 8. Yeah. So we'll see. The right hip is hurting. I can still feel that twinge in my left quad. I'm getting old. It's mile 9. I forget the time. Ran by Cushman. Saw the Coffee Cake Club. It's kind of a hilly section through here. I'm sweaty. Almost out of my first water. Oh boy. Forgot to take my morning poop. Oh boy. Alright, 10 miles. 6:44.8. And an hour 7 total. And yeah, feeling alright. You know, I was wondering this whole time kind of when things would give up at this pace, but we'll see. Approaching the big hill. Let's take a look. Here we go. You can't even see the whole thing, there's a tree. Oh, there it is. Not so bad. It's not so much of a hill. This whole course should have like 500 feet of gain. And a lot of that's on the bike path. Alright. Good chat. Oh, there's some deer. And I saw a bunny like a quarter mile in. That's our wildlife so far. Mile 11 was 7:13. Slowest yet, I think. But I had the big hill, which I didn't push. Kind of autopiloted up. I think that was a good decision. Now it's a couple miles flat to get over to the bike path, and then spend the rest of the day on the bike path. All right. Mile 12 down in like 7:10, 7:15, something like that. Definitely slowing down. My legs are tired. Make it halfway here. See where we're at. I missed mile 13, 13.27. Definitely went under the half marathon mark, under an hour 30. Hour 31 now. Maybe 128, 129. Not too bad. Last mile was pretty slow. 7:25, 7:30. But let's see. 7:20 now. So yeah, think I'm gonna try to hold this slightly slower pace onto the bike path and hang on. I know I got a long out and back to the east, so I do my eastbound out and back, and then I've got a even longer westbound one. So I do the eastbound, and or the west could be shorter. And figured I'll do the eastbound out and back and see how I'm feeling. If I go westbound, I can stop in a grocery store for more fluids. So, all right, whew. Hanging in. Mile 14, 7:20, just cruising. It's nice and flat here, so I think I've reached the second entrance in Station Road. So there's just one section left for an out and back here. Alright, 15 miles in, definitely hit that wall, crawling, 8:30 per mile. Oh man. Alright, 11 to go. Still headed east on the bike path. I can see the end for this turnaround, so we'll just bend over 2 miles, and then headed west for a long time. Definitely headed to the grocery store in like 6 miles or more. Alright, I think that was mile 15 or 16. Split was 8:10. Just keeping it moving at this point. Yeah, headed back west now. I'm kind of a remote part of the bike path here. Not a whole lot around. Alright. Let's see how many miles that is. Yeah, it's 16. So, 16.10. So, about 10 to go. Hour 52 in. If I could somehow remuster the first 10, I'd be still under 3 hours. Or right on it. But, not looking like it's gonna happen. So, just try to keep it moving. Maybe stop and take some breaks. I'm gonna drink all my water and plan to head to the grocery store. Grab a Gatorade. Alright. So, 15 mile 17, don't know the pace. Well, it appears that the GoPro died. So, mile 18 was 8:40 or something with a stop. So, yeah, into mile 19. Mile 19, don't know the pace again. Not looking actually, but feeling alright. Feeling like I might be able to run through the end of this. So that's pretty good. Only 7 to go. Mile 21 down. Got through 20 in 2 hours and 23 minutes. That felt pretty good. Mile 21 took me 7.5 minutes, so that's not too bad. So only really 5 to go. I'm gonna stop up here at the Mill Valley, the Maple Farm grocery store and fill up my waters. I think I'm just gonna do water. Gonna have to dig the mask out of my bag, but all right. Now I'm at mile 22, 2:43 down. So that's 2 miles to 20 minutes. I went in to get water. The one door was locked to fill up water, so I went in the front door. Took me forever to dig my mask out, like a minute or two, and grabbed a Gatorade out of the thing. There's no cashier, so I went and found a cashier, and yeah, ended up pouring some in my thing. Yeah, man, that was a debacle. Minutes. 23 down. Feeling all right. Definitely doing the math that stopping for water wasn't worth it. I was feeling great with 5 to go, and I lost about 5 minutes, so that's not a good trade, a minute per mile. But could end up walking the last couple miles, so it could be the difference. You never know. 24 down. Oh, not sure split. The way I'm doing this, the 24 and part of 25, at least this next half, for pretty major uphill, like very gradual, but gained some elevation. And then she cruised down a bit. I'm not sure about the very finish part. It's a bit of dirt, I know that. Mill Road, I think, to get over the park. We're meeting the boys. And my wife. I'm excited. Alright. Keep it together. 2 and change to go. Alright. 25 down. Last mile in like 7:30, so cruising along. This is it. One to go. 26 down. This is it, babe. Whew. Looks like I picked a pretty decent little hill and come up for mile 26. Got some dirt road right in front of me. Run into the park. Alright. Alright, finished it up. Whew. Met the family at the park. They're over there in the sandbox. Olson's wearing his unicorn hat. It's adorable. For the Boston Marathon unicorn. Feeling alright. Watch had me at 26.76 and 3:18. 3:14:02 for the marathon. 7:25 average. Yeah, pretty happy I was able to keep running. Keep it moving the whole time. Wasn't sure with the early crack, but actually bounced back a bit. So yeah, wife brought me an egg sandwich and some coffee. So I think I'll be back to life soon. And this is kind of cool. You can see what happened to my laminated bib. It made a nice art pattern where the water soaked into it. And yeah, the little pin that was stabbing me. I haven't checked that. Oh man, I don't know. I have like a stab wound. I don't know. But, whew. All right. Cheers. Happy Boston Marathon. I'm coming.